Right. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, last class we are trying to understand subclass object structure, right? And also we are trying to understand non-static members. Where is this? Yeah. When we create subclass object, it doesn't contain only subclass members memory. It also contains superclass members memory also. The order of allocating memory is first classes memory region created from subclass to superclass. Non-static variables memory allocation start from superclass to subclass. Then constructor calling will be happen from subclass to superclass. Initialization will be happen from again from superclass to subclass. So these two times it is go up and down. So that point you have to carefully remove. Okay. Have you written yesterday this diagram? Yes. This one, flow diagram, this one. Yes. Okay. Now, look at this program. Let us apply this knowledge here. Everyone expecting to give answers. First, you watch what is there in the program. What are all available in this program? How many classes are there? What are the relation between classes? What are the members available in the classes? What is your idea? Tell me now. How many classes available here? 3 classes. What the first class? Is it user defined or predefined? Predefined. Class example? User defined. Class sample extends example? User defined. Now, are you creating object class or only example sample? Only example sample. You don't create object. That will be available behind. Okay, but you should remember example class is connected to object. Tell me the flow of execution. Step number 1. First class is loaded. Which class? Which class are you going to run? Sample example. Sample. First sample is loaded. Extends example. Example is loaded. Then from example to sample, first you have to verify. In example class, do you have any static variables? No. In sample class, static variables? No. Example class, static blocks? No. Sample class, static blocks? No. Then now in sample class, main method. Main method searching is only in sample class. In sample class not available, go to example class. Okay, then next. Next. Inside main method, sample object created. Sample S1. Everyone trying again watching yesterday. Like yesterday, today also watching. Today if you watch, you will get mad. You'll become mental. Brain blast will come. Okay, now blood will clot in your brain. I have to do surgery. I am not a doctor. Okay, now I'll make you kill. So I make you die. That's why please try to respond. Today class, if you don't respond, you will not understand. So many points are there. 35 points are there. The flow of execution totally 35 points are there. In single class, how many points? 12. Single class non-static member execution flow around 12 points are there, no? 12 to 15 points are there. So now with the same 15 points are coming for 2 classes. So that's why you please involve and try to talk. Now first step, sample S1. S1 variable memory created. New keyword. Instance is created for which class? sample class. Then it will go to sample class to allocate memory to non-static variables. Found it is extend from exam. Then what new keyword will do? New keyword create example class memory region in sample. Then it went to the example class. Example class found extends from object. Then it create object memory. Okay, now then following by in object class, any extends keyword there? No. Then no extends, then no further memory, then searching for non-static variable in object class. Are there any non-static variables? No. Then come to sample. Example. In example class, X variable available. X variable memory created in example memory. In your house, your parent things are placed inside parent room only, na? That's what parent class, X variable memory, parent class memory. Then come to underline. X equal to 10 into Y. You are using your brain again. Top to bottom non-static variables memory allocated. Without memory allocation not completed, you are not allowed to go for initialization. Then now into Y, where Y variable memory created in sample class memory region. Then next. Now new keyword called constructor. Don't forget that. After non-static variable memory allocated with the default value, then next what happened? New keyword called constructor. Now control go into constructor. This keyword memory created. You are waiting for me to tell. You are not telling. I am expecting you to tell. You are expecting me to tell. Finally, deadlock will come. Both will look at each other and sit silently. Come on. New keyword called constructor by passing current object reference. New keyword called constructor by passing current object reference. Then current object reference is passed into the constructor stored inside this keyword memory. Then next, inside constructor first statement, which is super call, parameter super call, argument super call, no arg super call. Please consider that no arg super call. No arg super call will call the no parameter constructor available in the super class. No parameter constructor available in the super class. How? By passing different object or same object? Same object which is available in the this keyword. It take the current object reference available in this keyword and call super class constructor. What happened in the super class constructor? Again, this keyword memory created with current object reference. Which is super call? Argument or no argument? Tell me again. No argument super call is executed. It will call super class. Who is the super class here? Object class which constructor called? No param constructor. Object class no param constructor is executed. In object class no param constructor, no statements available. It's empty. Coming back. Next up. Non-static variable assignment and non-static blocks are executed from top to bottom. X equal to 10, non-static block. Then constructor logic. Construct logic. After construct logic of superclass completed, then control come back to subclass calling place. From where it is called sample class. In sample class, after super call, y equal to 20. 20 stored inside sample class. Then next, non-static block, and then constructor. After that, control come back to main method. In main method, new keyword return the reference stored in S1 point. Understand? So who is connecting subclass to superclass? Who is connecting subclass to superclass? Two keywords. Extend and super. Okay, inheritance. Whenever you are thinking about inheritance, always you have to consider how many keywords? Two keywords. Extends keyword and from extends keyword super class definition must be available. With the super keyword in super class, no param constructor must be available. In super class, if no param constructor is not available, can you inheritance completed? No. Compiler throw error. Because inside constructor implicitly compiler places no arg super call. That no param constructor in super class if not available, no arg super call needs to compile time. Okay, going on in the next example, we are going to understand this point. Now tell me. Is this flow everyone understood? Paka. Write down notes. Non-static members execution flow with inheritance. Non-static members execution flow with inheritance. Right. You read yourself, write yourself, understand yourself. My job done. Today is the last difficulty class. Tomorrow onwards, again, all known points only repeated. Object oriented programming basics up to blocks. Then next inheritance. These points only every day from tomorrow you are going to see. Today the last difficulty point, unknown class. Please pay attention. Every statement you are writing, please understand, remember. Completed? When we create subclass object, all its superclasses, non-static variables memory is allocated in the subclass object and executes non-static blocks and constructor in the below order. Right. Not completed previous slide. Previous slide completed or no? Okay, right. While writing, focus on what you are writing. Don't talk, please. You focus on yourself. If keep talking others, just copying, how can it inject in your mind? Completed? Huh? Whatever the points you learn from the program, same points I am mentioning here. Okay. Now, I want you write this program and tell me the flow. Not completed. Right. Completed or? Write down this program. Completed a program. What next? Write down. Why you are right? Follow the step numbers and try. If you do mistake, no problem. Add the మనకు మంచిదే సంస్కారవంతమైన సోపు. Like that. If you do mistakes, it's good for your knowledge. Draw diagram, flow of execution, step numbers. Tell me, first where are you starting from? Okay, class sample loading all. Okay, directly start with non-static members. What is that? Sample S1. I have written this sample S1 variable 1. Second step. Second step. New keyword. Now what new keyword will do? It will take the sample class constructor name, sample class name. It will go to sample, create the sample class memory. Right as it is. Next, go to extends example. Extends example. Here, inside sample class, example class memory, 6th step. Next step. What next step? Object class. 7th step. There, in the gap object class. Object class memory. Next, X variable memory. Index X variable memory allocated with the default value 0 in example class. Next, Y variable into Y. Next, new keyword called constructor. should be there in your mind. The step numbers should be there in your mind. Next, control will go to sample class constructed with the current object reference. Reference is stored in this parameter. Next, super call. Super call. Take the reference from this keyword. 14, 15. Next, this call, this parameter, super call, go to the super class. 18. Next, control come back to example class constructor 20. Now, non-static variable assignment x equal to m1. Next, M1 method executed 10, return 10, stored in X variable in example class. Next, non-static block. Next, constructor 23. Next, sample class constructor. Next, y equal to m3. Next, non-static block. Constructor of simplification. Return to main method. Then new keyword, return the reference 29. New keyword, return the reference 29. Reference content stored in S1, point in 30. So can I expect everyone got clarity? Any confusions? Online students, please confirm everyone. Offline students, last year, understood? Everyone? Girls? Look at here. This 3 round circle connector writes SA object. SA object. You learn static members in one program, non-static members in one program. Now let's try to understand combination of static and non-static members together. Ready? Tell me, if I create a class with all static, non-static members, execution starts with which members? First, next, in static members, first word, static variable. Then main method, then really non-static members automatically started. When we create object, where only main method. We create object only in the main method. Can you create object inside a static block? Yes or no? No. Static block is a kind of method. which doesn't have name. When you can create object inside main method, we can also create object inside static block also. So tell me, static variable, static block, main method has a place of stages of execution, fixed stages of execution. But non-static members here only executed any stage? No. Static method here only execute any stage? No. Wherever you call, there it will execute. If you call static method assigned to static variable when class loading, it executes. Inside static block, class loading. Inside main method after class loading. Similarly, stat object also you can create a class level with static reference variable. Static example E1 equal to new example. Then non-static members executed immediately. Inside static block you can create object. Inside main method also you can create object. Inside static method, non-static methods also you can create object. Wherever you want you can create object. Then what is your answer? When we run a class, by default JVM starts execution with a static members, static variable, static block, main method. In any one of these three members, if we create an object of the class, then non-static members are executed. As many new objects you created, those many times non-static members are executed. So non-static members, it doesn't have the place to execute, it depending on object you created. Clarity you got it? By default, you have to start the class execution starts with what? Static variable memory, then static variable assignment, static block, and then main method. In all these three places, wherever you see object creation, static members execution flow, you pass, execute non-static members, come back and continue with the remaining static members execution. So always class execution starts with the static members, ends with the static members. In the middle, whatever you are running, those members are executed. Clarity came up? Right up. Take it in static, non-static members, combination execution flow. Static and non-static members, combination execution. For static and non-static members, combination execution. In a single class, right, point number one, in a single class, in a single class, we can create both, static and non-static members. We can create both static and non-static members. We can create both static and non-static members. Next point. Then JVM executes, this class, then JVM executes this class always, then JVM executes this class always, starts with static members, and ends with what members? Static members. Starts with static members and ends with static members. Next one. Non-static members are executed. Non-static members are executed. Non-static members are executed only when new object is created. Only when new object is created. Only when new object is created in any one of the in any one of the three static members. In any one of the three static members. In any one of the three static members. Okay, now you write and tell me the output, or just by seeing the program tell the output your wish. Okay, complete one page you have to spend if you want to write. Is it visible? Look at here first. I created a class, example, static variable, sample, static variable, static block, non-static variable, non-static variable, non-static block, non-static block, constructor, static, non-static method, non-static method, non-static method, non-static method. A non-static method in superclass, subclass with the same name. A non-static method in a superclass and in subclass with the same name. Next, a non-static method only in superclass, there is no in subclass. Then main method by calling. Okay, na? Write up, no problem. Write and tell. What is the output from below group? Write a question. What is the output from the below group? Is it visible last year? Okay. Write side by side, top to bottom. Understand? Side by side. Just clear from the top to bottom. Don't write left side. Side by side. Class example, class sample. Static NDA, static NB, static block, static block. Write side by side. I will scroll down. Write horizontally, not vertical. Scroll up to M X value. Writing side by side. Horizontal, not vertical. Now, scroll. Non-static block completed. Constructor. That's it. Up to constructor, you can write up to till end. From constructor till end, it's visible. After writing, you yourself show your talent. Everyone should answer yourself with step numbers. Both programs, static flow, non-static flow, apply and find out. Follow, completed? Everyone ready with your answers? Law of execution. Law of execution, stop numbers, arrow marks. Ready? Still writing? If you are still writing, I will wait. If completed, I'll start. Shall we start? Tell me, first up. Sample, Java sample. Java sample. Sample class started trying to load. Extends example. Example class is loaded. Have written arrow mark same way? Yes, sir. If not, at least no correct. Next up. Next up. You keep till I will display messages. Okay. What next? Static. Int A. Next up. Static int B. M1 method. A equal to M1. A equal to M1. Then M1 method executed. Example SV is created. First message printed. Return 10. Next up. Example class static block. Next up. Next up. That is static int B already completed. How many times you will say static int B? B equal to M3. Next up. M3 method executed. Sample SV is created. Return 30. 30 stored in B, 0 replaced with. Next up. Static block. Next up. Next up. Whose main method? Sample class main method. Next. Next up. S variable. Next up. New keyword. Create. With a sample class. Sample class. Next up. Next up. Object. With all the three memories. These three memories reason is called what? Sample class object. Okay. Next. Next. Constructor. What is that name? Tell me name. Tell me. I am not asking the explanation. I am asking what the stuff executed. The program part you speak of. Int X. Next. Int Y. New keyword call constructor. Then enter goes to sample class. Next, this keyword memory created with reference to intent. Super call. This of intent. Then example class super. Control come back to example. Next. X equal to next. M2 method. Example. 20 stored in X variable in current object, 0 replaced with 20. Next. Non-static block. Example. Next. Next. Y equal to M4. M4 method executed, return 40, 40 stored in current object. Next. Non-static block. Next. Return to main method. Reference return stored inside. Yeah. Okay. The next yes, if you it is pointing to sum. Next S dot ABC. Here I have confusion. What is my confusion? ABC available in super class, also available in subclass. Then subclass. Searching in subclass available executed from subclass. Why? You call the method by using what reference? Yes. So search in subclass point executed from sub. Then next confusion. S dot ABC. S dot BBC. What it will do? Search for BBC method in subclass. Not available. Then executed from. This is the complete flow of execution. How many of you able to write correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, nice. Any questions, doubts you have asked? In this Discussion, if you have any doubts, ask. If you don't have doubts, everyone, shall we proceed? Yeah. Ah. Write down these 7 steps and this topic is complete. Compiler and JVM activities. Write down. Compiler and JVM activities. Compiler and JVM activities with respect to inheritance execution flow. Compiler and JVM activities. For written question. Write on point by point. If you want to write program on points or only points, your wish. First question, when we compile subclass, superclass is also compiled. Separate dot class files are available. Or separate dot class files are created. In place of available, write down create. Separate dot class files are created. In any point you have doubt, ask. If no doubts, it's okay. When you are writing statement, you have to visualize. When we combine subclass, class A, class example, class sample. Separate dot class files are created. Example dot class, example dot class, sample dot class. Okay. When we load subclass, Java sample. Super class is also loaded into JVM. Example class separately loaded, sample class separately loaded. When we create subclass object, super class object is not created. Point 1, 2 separate, but point number 3, no separate superclass object not created. Rather, superclass instances memory allocated in subclass object is separate memory region. We have already experienced. Static variable, static initializer block, instance initializer block, constructor executed from both superclass and subclass. First from superclass, then from subclass. Avoid your doubt when full forms are. ఎక్కడికి స్క్రాల్ చేయాలిరా? This is only one slide. There is nothing to scroll. In these 7 points, if you have any doubts, please ask. Any point? All these 7 points we have seen already in the previous programs. Sandeep, are you still in inheritance? We already moved out from inheritance many days back. You are still in inheritance, that is your problem. Okay, wake up, throw some water on your face. Okay, or put your face inside a bucket for half an hour. If you're in a deep Kumbhakarna sleepy, if you are in the home, take your parents' help. Or in the hostel, take your friends' help. Okay. Piyush, why you have always doubts? Piyush, if I remove you from 1 week from the classes, probably your brain will work properly. Okay, why you are forgetting all the past topics and why you are always asking the questions? You don't know what is PC, you don't know what is CC. Read previous notes, you will find what is IIB, okay? Here nobody is there to help you. Nobody is there, your servant. Thank you. That's all for today class. Hope everybody will practice and come this example. Last example is very important. This one example will give you clarity on all programs. Thank you. That's all for today class.